Hey Claire, I'm making this video for you, so here are the pictures that you sent me. Okay, and sorry, I'm under the weather, but that's why my voice is going to be a little bit weird sounding right now, but that doesn't matter. So, okay, so let's go to the Teleplay app. This is, I was making another scene for another customer. So the first thing you're going to see when you open up the Teleplay app is this right here. So you just want to click the PicPulse button, opt into the prompts which ask you for camera permissions, etc. And that's it. So you can do cancel for now. So PicPulse button, make sure it's on. Like so when you see the screen right here, you're not going to see these flowers. That's okay. So the main thing you want to do when you're at the screen, go to the gear icon, make sure the PicPulse button is on, and then in the email field, enter the email address you used to purchase PicPulse, because that unlocks all the paid content here. So there are really two ways to use PicPulse. Number one is to add foreground effects on top of existing photos or videos, which is what you sent me. And then the second way is to remove a background from a photo, add it to one of the backgrounds here, and then add a foreground element if you want. So here we have your backgrounds. Click on your backgrounds, and then let's maybe do this scene right here. And here you can change the aspect ratio. Let's maybe just do full, okay? Because it kind of matches up with what you sent me anyways. So then all you have to do is, so you can search for foreground effects here, because each effect has keywords associated with it. But let me just show you what I think can work well for you. So I'm going to show you. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm going to get through this. Okay. So effects which I think can work well for you, for example, Butterflies HD. I've used this example many times. Because it's a really nice effect. But the Butterflies HD category towards the bottom can work really well. And on Android, you can have, at the moment, you can have up to 2 foreground effects at the same time, and we're lifting that limit this week in an update, so you can have as many foreground effects as you want. Let's try something like, I'm still in the Butterflies HD category. What if we do Butterflies flying top view? Notice these two are the same effect. I'm downloading the one with a lower file size because this is a low budget device. The update for Android should be able to do, which is coming this week, should be able to do the higher megabyte versions as well. But anyways, bottom line, if you're using a really low budget device like I'm using here, it's probably safer to use the lower megabyte versions of the effects. Oh. Okay, let's maybe twist it like that. Okay. So before I continue showing you where the cool foreground effects are, let me first use the AI background removal tool. The AI background removal tool works best if the background's really clear, like in that picture right there. Let's try it again. Okay, there may be, give me a sec. Oh, I think I see. It's because it's too small of a picture. But let me try something. Let me try another scene. So what if we do, maybe this scene right here can work. So the AI background removal tool is still in beta. So I think this can work pretty well. I think that right now the AI struggles when there's like very minimal background, but see, when there's a good amount of background, Like the other picture, there was almost no background to begin with. That's why it struggled a little. And the background AI tool works best when there's when there's a number one, when the background takes up like this much of space, and when there's not much shadows going on. In this picture, there's a good amount of shadows going on, but I'm gonna pretend that you're using another picture where the background is more obvious. So background categories which I would suggest for you are nature backgrounds. Notice there's videos and photos. So something which I think can work well is something like, I'm not gonna you can wait for the thumbnails to load, but I already know what it's gonna look like. Okay, it's just downloading right now. Let's wait for it to download. And by the way, how fast the thumbnails upload, it's out. Oh my god. It also depends on how the hardware of your device. This is a very low budget device, so things are generally slower than usual here. Okay, see, it's still downloading. Still downloading. Okay, almost there. Okay. There we go. That can kind of work. Let's resize background. Let's add in the foreground. I'm going to assume that, this is a better foreground that the AI, I'm going to assume the AI did it perfectly. And to do that, I already said, just make sure that it's a clear, like put it against a white wall or something and it'll look really good. Okay, so other background categories which I would suggest for you are abstract, AI surfaces, and AI generated backgrounds. Those are all really good categories to check out, both in the photo category of each background and the video of each background. Okay. So for now, let me... Okay, let's start from the top and go to the bottom. So let's wait for the thumbnails to load a little. See, for example, AI generated backgrounds. If we go to photo preview, there's a lot of backgrounds which I think you'll like. Let's resize the background. Maybe you can choose something better. What about wooden plate? Okay, that can kind of work. Okay, I didn't click it. Okay. So now let me continue showing foreground categories, which I think will work well for you. So I would definitely check out dust and debris. Has some cool cloud effects. Water and liquids, definitely one to check out. For example, what if we do white liquid? For some reason, it's loading slower than normal. I think the Wi-Fi in this apartment isn't as good as the Wi-Fi in my office. Okay, there we go. To be twisted. Okay, you get the idea. What if we do... what if we do something natural, like... What about Water Horse HD? Good. I think I'm like at the peak of my nose being really stuffed. Hopefully it starts to go downhill after this. Okay. Oh. Okay, let me twist it around a little. Okay, I can kind of work. See, bottom line, definitely, I think the water and liquids category can be an interesting one. Plants and flowers, nice and simple. What if we do nature foreground? Sorry about that. Okay, like very sweet and simple here. To remove an effect, just hold and press down. Animals is a good category. Plants and flowers, a really good Oh, sorry, I missed that. So, animals, plants and flowers. Sparkle and particle effects can work for pretty much anything. Let me show show you an example. This one, for example. Okay, see, like really nice and simple. Can maybe do a little bit more pizzazz, maybe something like sparkler. And once you download an effect, you don't have to wait for it to download. Once it's downloaded, just click on the effect again and it'll instantly appear. That can kind of work. I'm not a big fan of this effect, but you get the idea. Sparkle and particle effects, nature transitions. One of my favorite foreground effects is this one. Let's twist it up a little like this. And by the way, to make a video, very important, just hold the record button. And then when you're satisfied with the length, just press again. And then it's going to be saved to where the where the rest of your photos and videos are. Okay. Okay. That shouldn't have happened. Again, the version of Android we're releasing this week. Like, notice how it deleted everything after I went back into the app. That's not going to happen in the new version of Android that's coming up. So other foreground categories which I think you'll like are so nature transitions. Let's wait for the thumbnails to load. Let's not wait for the thumbnails to load. I don't want to make this video too long. For some reason, internet here is being really slow today. So I'd check out the food and drinks category, neon e-commerce text. I'd check out the luxury category, love category, mystical category, the reveal category, birds category, butterflies we already talked about. So let me show you an example. So if we go to love, so I already downloaded this one. Before I leave, this is one of the effects which I uploaded. So this is in the love category, and it kind of fits with the whiteness of the bottles as well. So that's it. I hope this video helps. Claire, I'm here if you have any questions. And again, the AI background removal tool will work a lot better if there are like no shadows in the background of the photos you use within the AI background removal tool.